The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, over the weekend, announced the enforcement of a mandatory third-party motor vehicle insurance in Lagos, Akwa Ibom, and Edo states, starting February 1st, 2025, eliciting reactions. Let's take a look at this video before we take some reactions.
I want to encourage all Nigerians to take this seriously, to ensure that they go and get at least third-party insurance cover for their vehicles before they put those vehicles on the road. The full enforcement will commence, like I said, from 1st of February 2025.
Every day, millions of vehicles hit the roads, but one of the most essential rules for drivers is having third-party insurance. The Nigeria Police Force, in collaboration with the National Insurance Commission, urges Nigerians to ensure full compliance with third-party insurance regulations. Under Section 68 of the Insurance Act 2003, all vehicle owners are required to possess third-party insurance before operating their vehicles on public roads. Get your third-party insurance before February 1st, 2025 and stay insured.
All right, a lot of arguments. I know we've been arguing behind the scenes, but Benjamin Hundeyin, the police spokesperson, warned vehicle owners against non-compliance, stating that failure to comply will result in strict enforcement, including fines of 250K, penalty, or both. Instead of taking a reaction, let me take from you guys, really. Okay,
very quickly. Third-party insurance is what it says it is. In other words, it does not apply to the owner of the vehicle. Yeah. It applies to the third party in the case of maybe accident or some kind of infraction. And it's the very minimum that is required under the Insurance Act of 1945 as amended in 2003. And it's minimum because it's just about 15,000 naira. And the highest premium that is on it is 3 million naira. So from 15,000 to 3 million. But what the police is saying is that they are enforcing compliance to ensure that, when accidents occur, the third party is taken care of, and that also people just follow the law, because you can only have third party or you have comprehensive. However, there are many issues here. Many people are going about with fake certificates from quack insurance units. Two, Nigerians are very skeptical about insurance. So most people don't do comprehensive. They are very spiritual people. They believe that God will protect them. And in any case, third-party infractions, when you hit somebody's car or something, the amount for repair, people will just talk among themselves. They would settle and you go your way. They don't want to go through the bureaucracy and the fine print of insurance companies. However, the police, in the statement by Olumuyiwa Adejobi, the first PRO, said that, look, people should not misinform or mislead the public, that this is not about the police trying to make money. But the fear is that the police may turn this into an extortionist racket and begin to harass people. Yes. In fact, people think that this may be a chop-chop opportunity for the police. The question that has also been raised is that, why is it the police? Because police were saying, to prevent accidents, to make people more disciplined. Why is it not the road safety, FRSC, that is enforcing this? And then finally, the police is saying they will be very firm in enforcing discipline against any police officer that uses this to harass the public.
Well, I like that.
I hope they will they will further inform the public of what the penalties are, what the fines will be, so that there will be no abuse. Because for you to punish somebody, you must tell him what the punishment for that
penalties
offense
for the police, right?
Yes, I know, even for the people.
The people
so that all of us are on the same page.
250K. So, but my issue now is that the announcement was put out on the 31st and saying that, the enforcement starts the day after. That was one of the outrage, really, that went on online. A quick comment, really.
I think there's something shady going on here.
Shady?
Yeah, shady, shoddy, whatever word. You see, the truth is, I do not think that there should be a hardline enforcement by the police, because they are going to use it as an extortionist tool. Let's not deceive ourselves. This is what we can do. I think the insurance companies should have a coalition where we can have an app there. Once you put in your, your plate number, it shows you if you have a valid insurance package.
Right.
Because at some point, you might not even put it in your car and leave the house with you. As long as you didn't print that paper out, the police will harass you. Okay. So that we have a central database that people can just go and put your plate number and check and you say, okay, you have a valid insurance. And if you don't have a valid insurance, fix it once and for all. It will not be the one police will be saying they are looking for you to stop you, to extort you and collect money. Because the 250,000 now they are saying now, most of that money will not go to police.
All right.
It's going to go to different proxy POS, what's it called?
Okay, we put the news out there now. Well, now let's take a look at this video showing the moment President Bola Ahmed Tinubu exchanged pleasantries with former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the just concluded Leadership Summit in Tanzania.
You're old friends again. The old pal. Okay, is this the Nigerian mafia over here? Yes.
That was a beautiful moment. Ayo, the video was circulating. I loved it, but also really about the summit. It focused on expanding access to reliable, affordable, and sustainable electricity for 300 million Africans by 2030. It brought together a lot of dignitaries, and I love to see the way the president reacted when he saw Osinbajo.
Yeah. I think it's very good. First of all, I want to commend the way that Professor Yemi Osinbajo has conducted himself post-life, in active service in politics as Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's largely kept away from core politics. Recall that he was part of the primaries for presidential candidate of the APC, and he ran against his, people would call his mentor, benefactor, in the person of now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But something else again about the president is, hate him or love him, one thing is that he hardly has enemies, if I could put it that way. He's able to mend fences. We've seen the likes of his Akinwumi Ambode, even with former governors in Lagos State. I think the only person that needs a reconciliation meeting with the president is his first deputy governor, Mrs. Bokna Akerele. But in other instances, he's been able to, extend the olive branch. But kudos to Professor Yemi Osinbajo in the way that he has conducted himself post-life as Vice President.
I love it. Well.